Okay, so I am peeling off the Band-Aid. Hey, good morning. I wanted to, or whatever time of day you're listening this, if you're listening to this, I'm just great that you even clicked play. I want to talk about why I don't have a cell phone and try to inspire you to consider at least minimizing your use of it. This is going to be like 4 minutes. So the latest information on what COVID was seems to point in the direction of radiation sickness. And that radiation sickness was triggered, it seems, in the major cities where there were outbreaks from December 2020, starting in Wuhan, China, until December 2019 until April 2020, in every capital city of Europe, every capital city of the United States, Wuhan, China, Milan, Philadelphia, and New York City, where the 5G towers were turned on. Within 48 hours or 24 hours, there were people running to the hospital with symptoms like losing their taste and their smell, and the ear tingling, fatigue. Just look up the words radiation sickness and look at the symptoms. So, and this is information, like I mentioned before, from Tom Cowan and Sally Fallon from the book The Contagion Myth, and it continues to keep coming out in from different sources that this is looking like this is what COVID was. So that's why I got rid of my phone, right? Because that's a device that's next to you all the time and is constantly passing a tower and seeking these electromagnetic frequencies that are man-made and not good for our bodies, is what I contend, my opinion. This is where I stand. And I have a pretty cool story behind it, because my father, who was an MD OBGYN, trained in Colombia and came to the United States, when sonograms came out, he was against sonograms, which are electromagnetic frequency waves, sound that are applied to the fetus to make an image, which I did. I think I did like 2 or 3 on each of my children, and I didn't want to, but I was also convinced that it wasn't such a big deal. And I couldn't get pregnant for a long time, and I do believe that was because I had the computer on my lap. I used my cell phone. I worked in an office. My husband used his cell phone in his pocket, maybe 2 at sometimes, I don't know. But that affects our ovaries, and that's strongly correlated to infertility. And I want to have a whole bunch of grandchildren. So I just want to share that information, and if you'll please look at my posts. I have a section, I think it's under community on this channel, and I'm posting videos that support what I'm saying in Spanish and in English. And this video is in English originally with subtitles in Spanish that my friend Iru just posted, and it's so good, and it's from 2016, but it's in line with what Tom Cowan and Sally Fallon and many more are directing us towards, understanding the danger of electromagnetic frequencies.